I was planning on trying this out for quite a while. We'll do some Spimetta Cruci 20. Ironically enough, this looks like a really, really rough start, to be clear. Really, really rough. I'm actually going to take Tactical Retreat and just pray I hit high roll, because I feel like if I choose the other passives, I'm just like guaranteed a loss. Like, they're just not doing what I need them to be doing. I actually have a few things that I was thinking would make this run much easier than it would otherwise be, because it's certainly not going to be an easy run whatsoever. In fact, I think that I'm fully expecting to lose multiple times before I actually get a win in Cruci 20's Memento. But I'm thinking starting Molten Gold and Navigation Inflation are like the two starting passives I'm most interested in currently. Even like over like Filibuster, because there are a lot of very high tempo orbs that you can buy on this class, which frankly, due to Cruci 8 and Cruci 18, is actually just pretty hard. We're actually going to lose a bit of health here. I've also got Tactical Retreat, so I should be aiming at the refresh more. I think that should be good enough. Okay, it was not good enough, but it worked, so nice. I actually don't want that refresh there, whatever. I'll do this shot, 100 damage left. I mean, you're going to hit the bomb, right? So there we go. Yeah, more health lost than I would like there, but to be honest, with an extra plant in that fight, honestly about as expected. That's collateral damage. 150 damage for self damage. There are definitely maps where that's going to be handy, so sure. Collateral damage is a very solid orb at killing things. Now, unfortunately, those things also include yourself, but it's very solid at killing things. Oh god, this looks miserable. Let's make sure to hit our bomb, shall we? And try and get to our collateral damage. Ooh. Well, well, well. That's nice. I could have done the targeting a bit differently, but if I didn't hit the bombs, I would have been in a rough spot, so I didn't want to. That was impressive. Nice thing about collateral damage as well is I'm pretty sure it just doesn't need the upgrade. I do like this and this upgrade. Actually, that's not even that much. I like this one especially for having that for Area 3. But before that point, definitely significantly less necessary. It definitely does come in handy though, if you do have it, but not sure I want to be spending the gold to do so. Yeah, perfect, because collateral damage, the second we can get any source of healing, is looking significantly better. That is runningly bad. All it takes is one bad question mark and suddenly the winds of fate have shifted. I will try this. I think it's actually going to be really good at creating rigged bombs but not popping them, which is kind of what I want to do immediately. Then I want to try and... that should be fine. Get it back around to the collateral damage, shoot it once more. Really good damage so far. I actually don't hate the shot. Look at that. Like, it actually looks like I can get in there and get those bombs. Which, like, I was correct. I could indeed get in there and get those bombs. I definitely should not kill him before the reload. Does mean we're losing a lot of health here, but that's just got to be fine. Oop, there was no reason for me to shoot that pebble there. Should have discarded. Oopsies. Big misplay on my part, but as long as we don't get punished for it, I'll be happy. Well, if we pop 2 rig bombs, I definitely won't get punished for it. Ow. You see what I mean by collateral damage is just really good for killing things? Refresh also crit. Unfortunately, it's not the other way around. If it was the other way around, I'd be extremely happy, but oh, please don't land in the fire. I do appreciate the extra gold, thank you. Like 7 extra gold? I like that. I really need a heal. Oh, yeah, no, that's technically a heal. So just a good relic. Please? Please, please, please. Oh, no. Or at least don't mess up the navigation this time. It may be painful, but I still want to do another elite. Okay, collateral damage is very far away. So I have collateral damage for this fight, which I guess means I need to try not to die as well. Oh god. There are so many good relics for me to get in this fight though, to assist with the collateral damage. Well, I say assist, I mean counterbalance it. That was not the bounce I wanted. Damn. Still, it should work. This is gonna hurt a lot, but I'm here for it because... oh no, I'm so not here for that. Okay, we've just lost too much health this fight now. This is a very serious problem. Oh well, can we stop with this? Please? Please? The nice thing about getting collidable damage early is I can choose to... I'm going to shoot this here. I need to do this. I can just create the rigged bombs and then choose not to hit them. But if I get it late, I don't have that option anymore. Alright then. You're joking. I mean, that's just GG. I'm not surprised this run lost, but very disappointed with the turn of event. Oh my god, from over there. From over there. I think I just die here. I'm fine with that. Hit me out, apparently. Run has just not been hit. Oh well. Realistically, I do need to press the heal button here, but I'd rather play for like a insane relic here and maintain my gold. Not an insane relic, and that's a parallel boom reverse. Wait for killing me, really good. I'm gonna take it. At this stage, I need like a miracle. If I do have a miracle, then the parallel boom reverse will help. Right, that's my thoughts. Now, are they sane thoughts? Not exactly, but the logic is at least mildly there. We'll upgrade the best orb in our deck. Unfortunately, the best orb in our deck is collidable damage. Alright, so what do we got here? Ah, I see the problem. Definitely, I'm seeing a problem here. Oh! That is going to get me out of this game the fastest, isn't it? I mean, we literally need... I don't think I can get Crystal Ultra in this area. I literally need some very specific things. Let's find this cookie, shall we? If I actually got the Elite Fight... The problem with the Elite Fight is I actually need to be hitting my... Can I do that? No, I can't. Go for this. Luckily, it's not too hard of a shot. The problem is, though, if I went to the Elite Fight, I would need to pop my rigged bombs. Yeah, I definitely would with these relics. Which, not exactly healthy for me. Really not. Just one rigged bomb? I'm not going to try and pop it, but I imagine I will get one popped. I did not. Oh, now I'll pop it. And we'll see if I have enough health. I think it's fully just down to this chest on whether or not I win. I will heal up there, of course, because I am at least mildly sane. We have 3 rigged bombs. Is not a lot. Oh, I did get the synergy piece. Lucky me. Almost got all the bombs there as well. Alright, that was a very interesting first run. I think that's how I'm going to put it. A very, very interesting first run indeed. It's fully down to whether or not this collidable damage can get enough. There's a refresh here that is... Oh, that's a really good refresh placement for me. Hold on. There's actually a chance here. I don't think the chance is very high, but it's certainly good enough to the point where I'm actually interested in this. Oh, like, look at that. 385. It was on half health. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not bad. It was actually a really good first run, though. It's actually really nice to get the combo. If I'd gotten it earlier, I could have won a Shuffle Orb, and then I actually would have had... It would have still been pretty bad. If I'd had the Fresh Bandana and the Shuffle combo earlier, I actually would have been fine here. I think this actually would have been a win. Which is interesting to know. Like, if I were to replay the seed with the knowledge that I was going to get Shuffle Pot and Fresh Bandana, then I think I actually win. Also, I did get a bit unlucky. So, if I did replay the seed, I actually think this would be a Cruci 20 win. Which is interesting to know. I don't really think it was fully my fault. There were a lot of really bad shots in that run, though. Some of which were definitely down to me, and some of which were, unfortunately, not. The problem when you refresh move A. Sometimes they create issues that weren't otherwise there. Well, that weren't otherwise going to be there. Still, starting Refilibuster. I know I did mention that, like, I'd rather have, like, a Navigation Inflation or Molten Gold to give me some extra gold, and I don't really care about a Refilibuster, but Refilibuster is still Refilibuster. It is going to be absolutely lovely. Absolutely splendid. Let's get you guys out of the way, and we got 1 bomb tap. Perfect. 29 gold, that will do. Ooh. Interesting. Trying to tell me to do double store. I don't know how I feel about that. Silence. No. No. Bad. So collidable damage is a really good orb, but I'm not picking up 2 runs in a row. The reason why you want collidable damage is because it offers you really good AoE at the cost of your health. Refilibuster offers you really good AoE, and it doesn't cost your health. Oh wow, would you look at that? Isn't that neat? So collidable damage is definitely great, but if you're not going to get healing, definitely much harder to use. We did get healing that run, but unfortunately Cookie is not technically healing. It's more so I actually really want to go this way. Unfortunately, I suck at this shot. I really do. Oh, thank you. Going that way would have been fine as well. It's just I didn't want to. Alright, this is actually a really good map for me. Refilibuster is so helpful on this map. It really is. I want to kill this peg right here. There we go, perfect. One bomb already, perfect. And I'm pretty sure, let's just calculate 105 damage, and I believe the first shot was around 60 damage. I think Refilibuster is killing now. So I just need to get to it, which I could try and bounce to it, or I could just directly dig to it. I think digging to it is safer. Simply because I don't want to do the bounce. There we go. Yeah, it was basically a kill. It was very, very close indeed. Awesome. So we're only going to lose a tiny bit of health here. That's fine. Unless we get a fast splat orb, but I kind of doubted we were going to get a fast splat orb. Only a tiny amount of health. You see why I like Refilibuster so much? It's just very, very useful. The fact that we've got a good slime as well is kind of crazy. I really should be upgrading my starter because of that. The double store is very much something we do have, but actually I don't even need to upgrade this, do I? It already has the first hit. That's just 25 gold well spent. Short stack, perfected reactant. Here's the thing. I don't actually like perfected reactant, but anytime you have AoE and you take more AoE, you're getting breakpoints in some fights, and that is just really important. Having an enemy go from, oh, I'm not going to die because this AoE is not enough, to, oh, you hit me with multiple AoEs and now I'm dead. Yeah, that's a really, 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 really big deal. Nice. And also, you know, like perfected reactant on its own is just a breakpoint sometimes, but if you're going to combine it with like Refilibuster, which is definitely one of the best AoE, definitely the best AoE relic in the game, then I just had to quickly make sure that that was true. But yeah, no, it's true. Then yeah, that's gonna work. So I have the first upgrade. I'm blind. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, the upgrades are just ridiculous, aren't they? Now, the problem is, I didn't want to do the upgrades immediately because I wasn't certain on whether or not... Oh, I actually lost some. A bit silly on my part. Because I wasn't certain on how much gold or how much I was going to go to these stores. It's really just too good to not have the elite fights, though. And realistically, I'm fine to enter a store and buy one passive only. I think that, I think what it's definitely looking like is I'm entering a store and only one store. Just so I can go to that fight beforehand and collect a bit more gold in it. Because yeah, having the options of double stores is nice, but I'm not sure... Actually, I will have 100 gold. I feel like I'd want 3 passives worth of gold though, which is 50 plus 55 plus 50. Which... I don't know. Oh right, Refilibuster. Oh my god, this is crazy, isn't it? Just crazy. That's the thing about the previous run, it's like, sometimes things just line up, and a lot of the time it's just wiser to just wait until things line up rather than try and force a collateral damage run to work, you know what I mean? Because like, sure, I could have been pressing the hill button, which for a collateral damage run is totally what you would want to be doing. And for that run it actually would have been a good idea also. What the hell? Shock Absorber? It would have made the collateral damage actually work really well. It definitely sounds like... I mean, I just take this all the time. Yeah, every time. Definitely sounds like... That's crazy. The global damage idea would have worked from earlier then. Well, maybe not definitely, but also... navigation here? Like, I don't like that. Oh, I guess it's something like this. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. Plus 1 gold. Just need to make sure I'm getting my elites, because so many elites should just be favored fights for me. It's not exactly a favored fight, but a good slime really does help make this alleviation pretty good here. Alright, now we get you. Why did I do that? Whoops. At least they're both 1-2s. And because of a good slime, honestly, it actually is dealing pretty solid damage. That is so acceptable. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened, honestly. Wow. See what I mean by a lot of fights were just good for us, man? Damn. Second alleviation, honestly, it really is very tempting. With a good slime already. It seems pretty good. I won't do it because of their store later, but it does seem really good. That's a grinding monstera, and everything for use. But well. I mean, look, it's early grinding monstera. It may not be the powerhouse that it once was, but Still pretty damn strong. Oh, nice getting used out of our damage reduction slimes, I guess. Echo Chamber. It's a passable relic. I think it's much more than that. Alright, I want to go to this left leap, not this right leap, because this is fine. It's always just so scary fighting Minotaur. It's like, do things line up or do they not line up? This might look weird, but I kind of just want to do this. Thank you. Perfect. I mean, that was everything I wanted. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, if we hit the crit here, he's definitely dead this shot. If we don't hit the crit here, he's probably dead this shot. Lovely. Oh! Yeah. Right. Collateral damage would have worked. I think it's very fair to say that now. I'm just going to do that. I see, double store. 6 gold, perfect. That will do. I'll take that. That is annoying. Huh. I don't need it. I have something else. Been trying? I think I want to play for bombs. Bombs are further breakpoint. Like, I have perfected reaction every filibuster. If I can get a bomb bot on, I'm in such a good spot. Event Train sounds insane, don't get me wrong. Especially with this level 3 Obliviation. I think it's actually just, we'll go play for bombs. Yeah. That first all was so valuable for me then. Look at all of the bad passives that I removed them from the pool. So handy. Applet Day. Technically Improved Catalyst is also on the list as something I could take. As I said, breakpoints, right? But I'm pretty sure that this is just a pretty simple choice. Both of them are very nice relics. Very nice indeed. Nice. I've lost barely any health. And Slimy Salve's just about to proc again. Imagine this is another elite. For a moment there, I was just like, oh, another elite, but no. I guess this isn't the easiest fight at all. I will be pleased if we exit this fight. Actually, it is. We have a lot of really good stuff, don't we? We really do. It totally is, right? You've always got to be scared of Betsy, but at some point, we kind of just have enough stuff, right? Like, oh, it's nice getting the max HP in this fight as well. Didn't manage to claim in the Minotaur fight, I didn't want to risk it. But I did end up going to the store anyway, and apparently that was just the correct call as well. Which is awesome, because I didn't think it was, but apparently I was mistaken. Hopefully this is just a good shot. I'm expecting it to be solid, but considering how fast it dropped, unfortunately less nice than I would have liked it to be. You pop the vine, right? Thank you. I was unsure. Also, oh no, I hit one bomb, perfect. Oh yeah, improved catalyst for Betsy. That is actually a very real thing as well. Awesome. Oh, it bounced. I see. No way, wow. I did say that I was expecting not to leave this fight on full health, but doesn't really seem like that's the case. I'm actually going to get this one caught. Might seem interesting, but Horrible is actually nice to get caught for later shots. I want you popped. No, that wasn't the one I meant, but it works. Yep, that works. Because I now kind of need Terrible for that or something. I really want to try and get that grinding on 0 max HP, and the Horrible being large is actually very good for popping it there. I really want that +1 max HP. It's way more important than entering Area 3 on full health. Wow, you really just blocked it up for me, didn't you? So, hey, where is it? It was right here, right? Oh, that was the pick. Yeah, it was. How am I meant to go about this? I guess it's Terrible first. We do this bounce. Yep, that's fine. Acceptable. Then I lose my 1 health here. That's fine. Right there. Now I can... You're gonna die, you know? You really don't have that much health. Oh my god. Did I get them? I did. Perfect. Oh, nice. maybe I shouldn't have sacked that much health, but I think that 1 max HP was actually just worth it. Especially with Slimy Salve, right? Surely. Shock Absorber, I will upgrade it once. Purely because if we get Sapphire Sack, I really want that 25 gold invested into it already. Suffering? Satchel. It's actually really not bad here. 50 gold's also not bad here. Fate, I think, is very bad here. And Glorious Suffering is Glorious Suffering. It's Glorious Suffering. Very good. The scaling potential on Glorious Suffering is amazing. Now I have very good AoE and very good scaling. And Obliviation in my deck. We definitely are on the lookout for extra refresh sources now, though. Ooh, hitting that bomb is so valuable. Double tap? Awesome. Bounce away. Oh my god, the double tap again. Perfect. Just getting so much free value. I guess it's more important that I do like this. And the damage reduction lines up perfectly with the reloads, right? Yes, perfect. Yep, nice. This Glorious Suffering is already working out great. I mean, we've already full healed, and we're just using... Yeah, nice. Makes me really happy I turned down the Adventurine as well. Because obviously Adventurine was really solid there, but I didn't really feel like I could buy it. As it turns out, I could have, but I'm happy I didn't. The alternative options that I picked up because I didn't pick it up were really good. Really, really good. That'll do. Ow. Oh, I thought I had damage reduction. That won't do, apparently. Never mind. Wait, you didn't double tap the... That's fine. I am very pleased with my healing after all. I'm honestly just completely fine to lose that much health there. I have Inflation, and I have Grinding Monster. I'd really love getting Unicorn Horn and Super Boots then. Okay, that is insanely valuable. I guess you're actually gone. Not that I'm expecting to get any value from the Pebbles, but the Terrible lost its Spin Vent Originality benefit, which is the one reason why I'd want to keep it around. Should be a good shot, but I was mostly just trying not to kill this guy in one shot. Might not have been wise. I probably should have gotten some damage on him first though, because I really wanted him to wipe out the shield guy. This free filibuster and the bombs are going to be amazing there. Let's get you guys out of here, shall we? Insane. Oh, 63? Oh, that's very unfortunate. I did get that kill just in time though. Perfect. A really, really good fight for us. Actually a pretty hard fight after all. Instigate all. I do not have ambidextrony. Instigate was just pretty good here. It's worth the 25 gold. The question is... Oh, no. 105 gold is fine. I mean, it's right there. Literally right there. If I miss, it is catastrophic if I miss. It's just scary. It's literally just catastrophic if I miss. I do think there was definitely some stuff I could have done there. After attacking with this orb. Alright, so I need to attack with this orb. Unfortunate. But luckily... Oh, damn it. I really wanted to upgrade this peg massively. Oh my god, I forgot about healing slimes on this fight. Oh no, that's so insane. Alright, just do the thing. Yes, perfect. I can't believe I landed both healing slimes on large pegs. That is insane. So good. I have an AoE. I just don't even need to care about this damage, do I? I mean, I do care because it's actually hurting quite a lot, but there we go. But it's perfectly acceptable. Oh yeah. This is nice. Wait, I didn't hit the refresh? Oh. Yeah, that's more like what I was expecting. Cool. Let's try and... Oh my god, there's a lot of going on 0 max HP to grab now, isn't there? Luckily... Oh yeah, I'm at full health again. Not exactly shocked. When I saw that I was getting the healing slimes on the large pegs, it's like, wow. You can see why I think Slimy Salve is just the best healing relic in the game. I've been saying that a lot recently. Best healing relic in the game. But notice how, for Slimy Salve, it's the only one I'm actually saying in the game for. The rest rule for this class. Because I like Slimy Salve quite a bit. I think it's a very solid relic. And as you can see here, I mean, how much healing have we gotten off of it of this run alone? And we're not even halfway through Area 2 yet. Oh, we're almost halfway through Area 2. Hello. How are you going? There is Super Boots there, as well as a damage reduction, and especially if I'm entering this boss fight, ooh, and especially if I'm going into Area 3, that's crazy. The funny thing is, I actually just this is the play. Like, seriously, I think I don't take Super Boots, and even if I get Unicorn Horn, I'm actually fine to just go in the fires and take the damage. My damage reduction is just that good. Like, Super Boots is insane, don't get me wrong. Just kind of already have better healing, and I don't really need to try and replace it. Short Fuse is just really nice as well. Kind of really wanted to pick that up. Instigator placement is unfortunate. Maybe misplayed here. You'll see. Really trying to hit that refresh. Make a pretty big deal after all. Because this is a lot of health I'm losing here, which I probably wasn't meant to lose, but as I've mentioned before, my regen is ridiculous, so I'm not too disappointed. Yeah, that refresh position. Really unfortunate. Getting Filibuster is as strong as it is. Oh! Wish we had Unicorn Horn here. Awesome. Nice shot. I like pulling off good shots. Always such good fun. Alright, damage reduction, perfect. And now, the refresh. Alright. Yeah, like, our turnaround is just so good. It really is. Activate Orb is a very nice orb. I like it a lot for a lot of runs, especially if you've got Instigate Orb in your deck. But this is a Glorious Suffering run, so you're excused from this run. I do want to get this upgraded, but without Ambidextry and without... we still have a lot of bad orbs in our deck, and then it matters a whole lot less. Yeah, like I think I'm just fine with that. Do really want... I mean, I'll just... yeah. I am fine with it to a certain degree, but I really want this. There we go. Inflation as well, yeah. Like, it's really just worth me trying to greed as much there as possible. Anything away from this refresh, make sure I have it available on the next shot. Cruciball actually has some damage here. Trying not to hit the refresh there was a mistake, apparently. Good to know. I was unsure, but it was definitely a mistake. The question is, do we have enough time to scale up? Not the best refresh there. That was a very, very good shot for us, very important shot. So close, eh? So close. Alright, Pebble. Oh, nice. Let's not mess this up, please. It's a very big deal. Here we go. Awesome. Alright, then we need to go there. Probably should have shot faster than that, yeah. Slight misplay there. This is the refresh shot, yeah. Horrible should be fine here as well. I really need to get House of Slime value as well, don't I? Unfortunate, we do just need to shoot every single shot before the reload. Early Demon Wall, very, very rough. As you can see here, it is indeed very, very rough. But, yeah, okay, no, that shot was it. That was the last shot. Damn. That sucks. Wow. Oh. I had to shoot Alleviation there over the Pebble? Wow. Early Demon Wall was just really rough. That wasn't even that early, but we just didn't have enough stuff to properly combo with Glorious Suffering. No Fresh Bandana, no Multi-Ball. If we had any of that stuff, then we could guaranteed have found enough value for that fight. But because we didn't have any of it, we just didn't have enough there, I guess. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Nice to see that run lose, to be honest. It was a pretty ridiculous run. Pretty ridiculous. But I was missing in all of my stores, to be fair. I wasn't exactly pleased with the outcomes I was getting there. I would have been very happy to like buy an orb that was good, but as I mentioned, the Bomb was not actually a good orb for this run. It is usually an amazing orb, but we already had Slimy Cell. And picking up Bomb I don't think would have actually improved our deck all that much at all. Interesting. Well, okay. Cool. That. I'm honestly a bit shocked, yeah. I wasn't expecting that. It was a very, very good run. This wasn't good enough, apparently. So, for the map, we have a very, very passive map indeed. Wow. Okay, we'll see what we can do with this. Don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. This ball just didn't really boost us at all, did it? I do need this bat taken care of. There we go, that'll do it. And Horrible should be able to take care of this other one, I think. Easy double bomb tap, yeah. One thing Horrible's good for, eh? Boom. The Horrible one, Betsy Sage, the Betsy map is also extremely, extremely good. Just being able to catch it and use it later. Not that you want to be getting caught a lot of the times, but still. Yeah, I don't know. This map is extremely passive. This is where I think a lot of the times if I saw this map I'd probably just reset, because it's not going to be that interesting of a run, especially for Area 1, and probably destined to lose. But I'm trying to play out a lot of consecutive runs right here, and wow, Horrible actually did insane. Usually it's Terrible I like on this map, but wow, apparently Horrible heard me talking bad about it. Oh, you know what, something else that was really interesting that run as well. Like, we had such a great start, and then we got the Grinding Monster, and I was so pleased with that, because Grinding Monster really just outputs a lot of max HP. But we got really bad fights consistently for Grinding Monster max HP. As well as, you know, as I said, early Demon was just so much damage. Cool. Rubble. Nice to meet you. Rubble is just worth it. Was that? Part of the reason why I wanted a gold starter. I just want to make sure that I can pull off my navigation. Apparently I can't pull off my navigation, so I'll change this shot. Perfect, I can pull off the navigation. That's pretty important I hit that. Got Fuse. Imagine we go into this next chest and it's just an enhanced gunpowder. Oh. Look, enhanced gunpowder would have been better. But, like... I'm just saying. I don't think navigation actually matters here, and 2 bombs is fine. Alright, nice. Saves us 25 gold, because I would have spent that 25 gold. The rubble definitely means that we're trying to fight that elite, though, doesn't it? Right. Right. Going to the store is actually worth it now. If I just get 1 Bombaton, for example. But like, even just removing a Bombaton from the pool. I mean, sorry. Removing non-Bombaton options from the pool is just valuable. And at this stage, what do I even want in the store? A fresh bandana and a Bombaton. And maybe gold gainers? Greed gainers as well? I thought last run was lucky. I thought this seed was not actually that good. But it just goes to show that even if you increase your odds, have as many chests and as many elites as you possibly can get, sometimes it's just not needed. Sometimes you will just hit back-to-back short fuse, refill a buster, enhanced gunpowder, and I have a healing passive at this stage. So, as I mentioned, I'm actually just literally going to go to the store. Get the Bombaton, Greed, which I did get. Yep, perfect. There's just so much stuff, it's just so worth it. So shame I can't take the Molten Gold and Ambidextrony later, but they're fine to rule out. Molten Gold, if you're not getting it early, is significantly less valuable, so that's fine to mess. Ambidextrony is definitely really nice, but maybe I'll have enough removes this run. Yeah, with Bomb Combo though, there's only really one choice there. Oh, okay. Rightio. Now of course, as we saw with last run, doesn't necessarily mean I have the win under my belt. Because I thought that last one was very strong, but we started off really strong, and then we didn't really end up converting it all that well, which I think was kind of out of my hands. I don't really think I had as much say in that as I would have liked for sure, but as would have been nice for me, but I did nonetheless lose that run, eh? God, this is just crazy. I just can't believe it, honestly. I am trying to leave which bomb's active. Not that one. Yep, that works. No. It was a very interesting wasn't it? It was deep in thought, what can I say? I would have liked a bit more gold there, but honestly, plus 6 gold without navigation inflation and post-combat navigation, pretty solid. Awesome. Wow, this is just so crazy to me. Ugh. What can you do, eh? What can you do? I want to, yeah, a shot like that is actually kind of exactly what I wanted to do. I want to see what kind of bombs I can leave active. Doesn't seem like many though, does it? Yeah, let's just shoot a roll. He's probably going to pop more bombs than I'd like, but okay, thank you very much. Well, hello. Oh, there's a reaction. Basically just an inverted summoning circle, and that's just pretty good. Oh my god. Super boots with greed relics. Very nice. Plus 19 gold there. Who needs a molten gold? Literally. And then we get... I think that's the first shot. That's actually a shame. I was trying to set it up so that I hit that on the second shot, but... Wait, no, but look at the refreshes. Can I please go through here? Get me through. Thank you. Are you just dead? If I get the crit, are you just dead? No, they're not. But if I got the crit, you would be not in the best spot, to say the least. Why? Well, this has been a very interesting fight, hasn't it? Oh, wow. Usually Mole's actually a pretty hard fight as well, that's the funny thing. But, only not for us here. I actually kind of want this to be the rubble. Oh, damn. Not that we'll get that much value out of it, but it'll just be fun, and I'm here for that. That being said, this next shot may not be the rubble, but just as good. But it was just a worse rubble after all, and being a worse rubble, there are many crimes worse than that. Fully acceptable, and now, I mean, I've got to try for it, right? Awesome bounce? Oh, so close. It was a pretty awesome bounce if it had worked. I know, I'll just go for that bounce. No, okay. Wait, I'm losing health. Sorry. let's just finish this fight. I forgot that he hits really hard, and I'm not actually at full health anymore. It's fine though. I will full heal very fast. Got super boots enhanced after all. Go for gold. Go for gold and playing for Refill Buster is very viable. Still conviction for the damage also handy, but look at my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and technically 6. Heavy hand, also decent. Go for gold. Playing for Refill Buster is perfectly fine. It does kind of mean that I do need to worry about another Demon Wall, but I'm pretty sure Rubble just has enough damage that I'm not sure if I actually do need to worry about that. Alright, let's see what you do. Kabooma is my expectation. So I did miss extra bombs or the refresh, which I was kind of hoping you'd hit the refresh. Oh well. Yeah, those slimed pegs, very unfortunate, but I'm sure that you'll work right now. I meant to just hit the bomb there. Bomb. Okay. Wait, there was that one there that I did not see. Well. I do need to actually focus for this one a bit more. I think I'm taking this a bit too lightly. There we go, much better. Oh, I actually lose health here, but more health. Crazy. Oh well. Bonk. Let's grab that crit, shall we? Awesome. Alright, so I guess it is just a very simple right, isn't it? I will have time to heal with Super Boots later. Now is the time for... I just immediately... That'll do. The fine fight. Really wish we had like ambidextrony and not this many bad orbs in our deck. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't do anything for me, but I'm not sure. Okay. Oh well. I actually just need a heal here. I don't think Heavy Hand would have helped all that much either though, is the problem. Just set up for the refresh. There we go. That'll do. And try and get more filibuster value. Perfect. Yeah, definitely. Super Boots being our only source of healing is very unfortunate, because if we did have one extra source of healing, we would be absolutely rolling. Yeah, awesome. I definitely think that the correct play is to pick up this rubble though. Like the fact that it does decrease our damage. I am just willing to burn a lot of gold there. I was hoping for more, but that is a map that is very easy to pop stuff on. Okay, there we go. Much simpler now that we have an extra passive. Yeah, my gold is just fully replenished there. I've got a promo of Frost now. 2 level 2 rub orbs. I'm just in a much better spot to deal with a lot of elites. Including this one. And frankly, I'm actually just very happy I picked up another rub orb for this fight. Yes, of course, we are playing Spinventer. Picking up another rub orb for this fight does mean we lose our Spinventer originality benefits for it. That's just fine. I'm just ending there because this next rub orb shot is far more important than the 0-0. Like, sure, that 0-0 is still doing damage. Definitely is. But far more important. It's actually really good for me. Go Splattle, go. Awesome. 152 gold. Healing again might be nice, but the main reason I really wanted to heal, play for Adventurer's Backpack. It's probably a bad idea. Probably. And like a recon would be insane as well, wouldn't it? I think my health is actually potentially fine. Mostly because I'll have really good regen after this shot. I'm fine without Knife's Edge. I just want to take Refreshing Punch because it's a very fun Lateral Relic. 3 passives. Work with that. We can't work with this. This is not a good fight for us. Oh my god, it's a much better fight for us now that that's happened. I totally forgot exactly what having an extra enemy in this fight does for us. That is a very huge deal. Very huge deal indeed. He is going to die very fast though, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because I'm killing him through AoE power, for the most part. Ow. God, this fight is just so painful, isn't it? This is meant to be a high roll scenario, because you're getting the extra enemy, but still just very painful. Nonetheless, we will get our bombs here, but that's not even enough. We actually die here. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Start another run. Cookie, special button, both are good. I'll take cookie. Interesting. That is a very hard fight. No, I feel like the Area 2 wasn't really that kind to us. Deck order was still pretty bad. I just couldn't take the +3/+3, could I? I really couldn't. My deck is just doomed for failure. Vents, on the other hand, was that good enough there? Bombs yet? Oh, I think Go for Gold was actually just... It was definitely a correct option. Was it the correct option? Very hard to say. We're going right. Very interesting. We had to get in another run where just out of the Area 2 map just wasn't really giving us all that much. I'm more forced to kill the plant in the mirror, but then I'm not killing the chandelier might have been better. The second shot of the map? Maybe? Killing that minion though it's fraught with danger, it really is. I don't know. That's the thing about Cruci 20, sometimes you will just lose. Even if your run looks good. That's just fine. Just how the mode is. And that's frankly how it should be as well. You shouldn't have untouchable runs after all. Well, there are definitely untouchable runs, it's just they're very hard to get to. You do want untouchable runs though. Ooh, these orbs are very good for that. I wasn't planning on going to a store to top things off, and I already have a healing source. Let's just run it back. I seriously believe that it was actually pretty strong, and I just didn't hit the high roll pieces necessary to make it good enough. Now, let's test out that theory, shall we? I also got pretty unlucky with... I mean, look, the last two runs have also had Weak Filibuster. I do consider it to be pretty much the strongest... I'm perfectly fine to do that, by the way. I do consider it to be the strongest Crucible 20 relic in the game. I think that there are obviously exceptions, but I think that that is pretty much just the case. That being said though, we have still lost 2 runs with it, so... Oh man, this is interesting. Let's try not to hit that rigged bomb, shall we? I'll aim in. Should be a good 27 damage. Yeah, perfect. That's the thing about the global damage. The 5 damage on it is still just actually very solid. Even if you're not popping the rigged bombs, which to be honest, if you don't have short fuse, it's pretty simple to do. The issue. Just get my deck and the global damage is nowhere to be seen. There are definitely some fights where I should have changed my navigation, my target as well. Hello? And you really just... Oh, you're joking, man. It's gonna be like that. Very unfortunate. This is just a fight which is very easy to lose a lot more health than I would like in. And as such, I choose my own fate. Which is to say, not popping any rigged bombs. That was my fate. Perfect. I like that fate. Nice. I do not have super boots anymore. It's a shame. It's a very nice safety net. It really is. 8. Global damage is good into pretty much every elite fight. This is no different. I would have loved 3 rigged bombs first shot, but that's fine. I will prep a rigged bomb. And wait for the opportune moment, then pop it, and then try and get to another rigged bomb. Because the positions of my rigged bombs are very good here. This is exactly what I wanted in the first slime fight, but I didn't get it. That'll do. Losing only 10 health in this fight is going to be extremely nice if I can pull that off, and that is certainly what I am going to be trying to pull off. It's just a question of whether or not the Terrible can... Oh, I don't need the Terrible. Good, I didn't want to use the Terrible. At least the job that the Terrible has is now a lot less necessary. Alright, let's double tap that, shall we? Perfect! I actually got the Rainbow Slime kill as well. I can also try and greed a bit here. Not that I will, but can try a bit. Really good to see. Just to double check, this was indeed Cruciball 20. There we go. Literally a run back. Literally a run back. And I'll wait for that afterwards. We'll see just how good this run is before I show the seed, eh? We have seen the seed of the other runs now. Frankly, I'm just going to aim at the refresh. Whatever health regen I can get will be appreciated. So, simple as that. Ooh, wow. Really good stuff there. Say whatever health regen I can get would be appreciated. I'm still going to shoot the collidable damage. Although specifically, I'm just going to shoot it as a 90 damage orb. Because I think that collidable damage just as a 90 damage orb is also useful. It's just sometimes you also really can't afford to be losing that health. Which I think is not this time, because I am actually going to be losing more health than that, which... Yeah. I will just take the hits now. They got too close. I wasn't willing to risk anything, so I need to be on the lookout for a Shuffle Orb. Otherwise I might miss it. Do not have super boots. It was very nice having a last run. Lucky Penny. Wow, crits also refresh. I was actually thinking of going to the store, that's why I've specifically tried to navigate there, but now I definitely just want to go to this elite. Not the wisest. I'll invest... Let's invest all. I feel like messing around. It's not a wise idea, but it's a fun one. I basically never get my payouts, so I'm literally doomed to lose 118 gold, was it there? Which is, you know, as I said, not wise, but it's good fun. So if we can get your crits also refresh, we are in a very good spot. I was going to say something else, but I changed my mind because that would doom the run. And I do not feel like dooming yet another run, because I've had some very fun runs today, I really have. Even the first run, which was pretty doomed, was very enjoyable. I mean, like, we're literally doing a run back of it now, and it's working significantly better than before, that's for sure. 58 damage on the dot, not bad. Make sure to go this way. I'm not scared of most elite fights. 115, that's right there. How neat. Let us try and get to our collateral damage ASAP, because I really don't feel like taking too many hits from these guys. Sounds good. That being said, I do have Refilibuster, so if I do hit my bombs, which is very feasible, I also might just claim their kills on them anyway. Still, I'm definitely shooting collateral damage, because presumably it leaves a rigged bomb on the map. Just a lot of damage against this guy. Even though I did lose a lot of health, I did get a Reorganizer, which is really nice to see. Yeah, I really shouldn't have taken... Oh my god. Sorry, let's Pumpkin Pie, also a very solid relic here, but there's a Slimy Sap. As simple as that. So, greeting there's good, I need the gold, and it also gives me further Slimy Salve procs. Alright, let's go straight in, and hit 0 bombs. Okay, sure. I'm not exactly fine with that, but it is what happens, so sure. Okay, well, Horrible did work great the first seed, sorry, where I shot it, and it somehow hit like 5 billion bombs. And that's not this time. Okay, got it. Yes, no? Alright, there we go. Give me my heals, give me my bombs, and nothing else apparently. Oh, god. I would greatly appreciate it if you would just, like, do something. Actually hit the bombs. Stop doing that. Oh my god. Valuable damage, save me. Actually, just get me out of here. This is very unfortunate. I'm going to press the heal button. Seriously unfortunate. My healing should actually be pretty good at this stage, and wow, I'm always dead. Pretty ridiculous. This is a better heal. No, it's not. I am not pleased with that turn of events. It was a very unfortunate fight. Sometimes that will just happen. Ugh, god. I don't know. I might be missing some shots on that map, which make it extremely consistent. That's actually really good for me. Which make it extremely consistent to, how good is really good for me. Definitely worried. We are able to get a lot of crits here, though. Healing Slime is worse than ever before here as well, though. I want that damage. I think I actually just lost too much health there. That's so unfortunate. Wow. Okay. Guess that is what it was. Yeah, wow. I mean... Wow. Sure, I guess. Been trying Ive Turtle. Ive Turtle. I love Ive Turtle as a starter. Been trying is also really solid though. Okay. Sure, we will continue on. Yet another run where we don't have like Sunny Circle or Ocean Bolt. Both of them would have made previous runs a lot easier, that is for sure. Really good first shot there, apart from the fact where I don't have 25 gold yet, but the fight's not over yet. Oh my god, you didn't die? How? Fight's not over yet, I can still get up to 25 gold, perfect. No refilibuster this run, and... oh god, okay, sure. It's still just crazy to me that none of the previous runs have won. Interesting, I guess, interesting. Alleviation, I do plan on going to the store, so I will actually turn down that immediate alleviation. I do love immediate alleviation, but I don't really have any gold. It's an enhanced gunpowder. Damage reduction slimes is also decent, but I would really prefer to get the enhanced gunpowder there. Very unfortunate. 33 gold. I know that I said I was going to play through runs, but like... I'm not playing through that one. So the random dupe there is extremely rough for two reasons. One, I didn't get a fight in either question mark. Bombaton, Short Fuse, both a really good starter. I don't want to take Bombaton and turn down Short Fuse though, but I also don't want to take Short Fuse and turn down Bombaton, but I'm also not taking Decoy Orb. So we'll just play for Enhanced Gunpowder. Yeah, getting the dupe there is just -8 health, a battle in my deck, and I also didn't get a fight in either of those question marks, which means I don't have enough gold to go to the store, which means I can't get a passive of my choice, and a passive of your choice is really, really good. All the time early stores are just worth getting a passive of your choice for, purely for that reason alone. Alright, at least I got enough to get the kill there, perfect. 26 gold as well, no Bombaton or collateral damage. Will certainly be pretty nice for this run. Double store, sure. We can do double store. As I said, going to early stores is just fine to just get a passive of your choice. Since there's a lot to choose between. Do you like Ive Turtle after all? No extra enemy in this fight is a huge deal. Awesome to see. We also have Short Fuse, so going for the bomb is definitely very valid. Except for the part where Splatorb... okay, no, good, it's gone. The part where Splatorb did slime one of these very important pegs, but luckily that slime has since disappeared. Alright, nice, now I will allow you to hit that. Perfect. Very good hit, where's my crit gonna be? I believe that... I don't think this works, but maybe it passes over the refresh. It's fine, still gets the kill after all. And this shot is still open to me. So it is the terrible, which is frightening because it might just slip off the map at any point, but luckily it made it. Perfect. I don't believe I can hit the crit and the refresh. And, as in like either. I think that it misses both. That was correct on. At 16 damage though, ironically enough, I think that's actually safer. Best not hit the refresh there. 64 gold. Oh, hold on. I can buy 2 pesos at the store. Very valuable. The Blast Sector was great, but I think it's very unwise to commit to an assemble for Cruci 20 runs. If I miss, it's basically dooming the run, especially when I'm staring down double store. Getting an extra enemy on this fight is actually rather rough. I'm gonna have to leave you for now, yep. Earlier than I would have liked, but acceptable still. Just such a shame that I'm having to waste my Splatorb on it as well, because the Splatorb is so necessary for guaranteeing a kill. Because every time that happens, you're just in a really, really bad spot. We basically had 2 extra enemies in this fight, with how that turned out, which I think you're just about to find out just how bad 2 extra enemies in this fight is. That's what I think. Oh no. Oh. Right. Okay. Just missed. Yes. 2 extra enemies in this fight, eh? Ouch. 130 damage here if I hit a crit is actually doable. That's a nice thing. But, yeah. I guess I will play out this run, but... oh man. All it takes is the one fight where you just get bad RNG, and as seen with the last few runs, we've definitely had that, eh? We have definitely had that, and now I need 2 pebbles to get a kill, which is very possible, but in case you didn't notice, just in case it slipped your attention, I just lost 66 health in this fight. This run is over. It is absolutely cooked. I will need some very, very impressive passives to turn this around. Pumpkin Pie is a very good passive. Would I call it a very, very impressive passive that will turn this around? I don't know about that. I think that might be asking for a bit too much from good old Pumpkin Pie. But it is nonetheless very nice to see. I like Pumpkin Pie. a good relic and it has good synergies with a lot of things, and this was actually a pretty solid first few shots for us. Definitely do appreciate that, especially since I can do this. Oh no, I really wanted good damage there. Oh well, can I get a crit on the roll? No, I can't. Guess I've got to go for the roll though. That was a failed roll, man. This has got to get a kill. Perfect. Refresh is in a horrible position and I can't get 20 damage off of this, can I? I really badly needed 20 damage off of that. I mean, this is just impressive, no? All it took was 2 fights where things just did not go according to plan, and boom. I am 6 feet under. 90 damage actually with Pumpkin Pie here is doable, but you do 5 damage. Yeah, yes, yeah, it's just wild, isn't it, man? Absolutely wild. Yeah, that's what Cruci 20 is like. It's a very good showcase of what Cruci 20 is like so far. Refresh Perspective is an excellent, excellent relic. Very solid relic, great upgrading potential, and really nice if I can get any of the amazing rare orbs that I've been looking for this entire time. That's the unfortunate thing about Cruci 20, or around for Spinventor at least. It does feel like you're definitely praying you hit some of these lovely potion bolts, summoning circles, bombs, opposite reactions. All of very solid orbs that are really, really nice to hit, which unfortunately are a bit on the tougher side to hit. But on the upside, when you do hit them, it makes runs much easier. Oh man, this is such a shame. I was hoping to get a win here, and it really did, like this video, but and it really did feel like I could, but it is getting very close to the time where I should just stop recording these runs, eh? I don't like my videos to go too much longer than an hour for these Cruci 20 runs. It's really pushing it. But if you are trying Cruci 20, it does definitely require a few tries. So you kind of do need to have like the hour time limit, I think. But they are good fun. And at the minimum, I think they're also just good learning experiences. I think that's really important. It's definitely very important. I would take a rub orb there, but I guess I probably should. I don't know. Roll is exceptionally good, obviously. But I feel like with Refresh Perspective, maybe I should just rely on trying to pick up further AoE tools, rather than expecting that picking up more single target damage tools is actually going to grant me a win against some of my less favoured fights currently. I think it's a tough call though. I wouldn't disagree with picking up the rubble there for sure. Right, sure, as long as I have one bomb I can access, I'm fine with that. I did think that aiming for that bomb, then going for this bomb later was a better idea, but then it did hide itself, which was unfortunate. Talk about unfortunate, man. It sucks because these guys hit very hard, as we found out last run. Well, we didn't really find it out, but because I already knew about it. But yeah, it's funny, I literally called it at the start of the fight. I was just like, yeah, we basically got 2 extra enemies in this fight, and that just means we're dead. And then we died. My opposite reaction should guarantee the kill here, pretty much. It was nice to see. Certainly nice to see. Oh, when I say guarantee the kill, I mean for the actual opposite reaction shot, which is to say this shot, which would have been much better. They all went in the same area, and that's unfortunate, but fine. Not much I could do because I really needed to hit that refresh, and I don't think it was actually going to be a good shot if I didn't hit the refresh. Okay, I really needed that horrible to do that. There you go, at least we have access to it now. Lance is very brutal. Unlike the fight where we had 2 extra enemies and it was, as such, it was really bad. Lance is just usually that bad. So yeah. We are just going to lose a lot of health here, and that is expected because we have very minimal tempo for this fight. Because, like, as I mentioned, even a rubble in this fight, it's not actually doing all too much. It is great, don't get me wrong, but not doing all too much. 24, really need to finish the fight here, perfect. Nice. I discarded there just to get close to my opposite reaction so that I could use Spin Vent originality benefits. Power Glove, Pierce. As I mentioned, I really do need Pierce, but I mean AoE power, but I don't know if Pierce is that solution. Power Glove is very decent, but I think I do just need to take Primer of Frost. I don't know what I think about that. I don't actually hate turning down the relic there. I was actually considering it myself. And technically, you know, if we're going to get gold whilst doing so, don't mind if I do, right? But, not sure if that's what I wanted. Hard to tell. Extra bad in this fight is rough, but we dealt with him Primal Frost is active for this shot. Not that it matters. It actually doesn't, because I'm just about to hit a bomb. But it is something. Didn't want to hit the bomb last shot just to get more damage on this red guy, because as we know, the red guys are the scary guys. Boom, 67, good smash. Just gonna keep collecting gold. But the last question mark I remember going to was 10-8 health to get a pebble, which personally I will pass on that. I do distinctly remember what happened on this map last time as well though. Wasn't exactly fun. Wasn't as bad as the roll fight though. That fight was significantly worse. But this was the one that killed me. Observe reaction. Here we go. So this should just be a good shot. Oh no, I'm aiming for the refresh. It's really unfortunate. I really wanted to hit double bomb this shot, but aiming for the refresh does mean that that's probably not happening. I really want you to hit 2 bombs here. Did not work. Whatever. Sorry, 1 bomb here. It would have been the second bomb to kill the bat. I believe that is... oh my god. Seriously? I lost so much else this fight last time, you're making me do it again? So rude. I need to leave my roll active for this next shot, so... there we go. It was mildly risky, of course, but I believe it was a necessary risk. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to die here. We've just burnt too much health, the plants hurt a lot, and then we've also just had pretty bad luck with a lot of other fights. So, yeah. That was a really good first shot though. Pebble is going to be a really good second shot too. I love getting triple splits so much. Unfortunately it wasn't good enough because it missed the bomb and 4 damage. Unfortunate, but well, that's unfortunate, but we're dead. Yes. What I was going to say, definitely. Got just how low our health was. Alright, someday... okay, that's an enhanced gunpowder. It's always such a shame to take these bomb passes when there's a bomb baton option as well, because you won't be able to get that bomb baton later in the run, but realistically it is just that good. Enhanced gunpowder is a lot of additional damage. My targeting was incorrect, but that's fine. Boom. Oh, I hit that already. Wasn't part of my plan, but that'll do. 14 gold. I really want to be able to buy a Bob, Potion Boot, Leatherable Damage, Zombie Circle, Opposite Reaction, any of that stuff in the first fight if it shows up. It may not show up though. That's not the easiest to collect gold for, and we got our 25 gold. Perfect. Instigator. Don't think Instigator makes the list. Holy mamma mia. I definitely don't think Instigator makes the list. The question was whether or not Restore made the list there. And Restore with a late store, especially with a late store, is pretty decent with no stores. Very decent. A lot of the time I will just take a no store pass just to bolster the Restore more so that I can actually immediately make the upgrades necessary to get max health on it. But with 2 immediate stores, I definitely have something different in mind. Because we have enhanced gunpowder, we are very much sitting in the situation of any bomb relic that we can get, like for example short fuse, just boosts us quite a lot. A very, very noticeable amount. So I think that even if we only have 50 gold, going to 2 stores is probably going to be worth it. Alright, nice. Don't hate it, although it is less impactful. I might like. Let's grab that refresh, shall we? The Horrible might not be good for much, but it actually can clear out takes before a refresh and hit it. That's one of the nice things about playing Spinventer. We're actually going to use the Horrible. Like, I know I've been complaining about the Horrible a lot this run, but we are playing Spinventer, and that means that it's actually not all that bad. It's just only mostly bad. Which is nice. I like it when it's only mostly bad. Okay. No crit. Really rough. That means I'm not shooting the terrible. And I shall be shooting... yeah, sure. Let's just shoot the roll. I think it's always better to shoot the roll first than shooting that one. But they definitely both make the other one weaker, that's for sure. Still, this is definitely going to be a bit painful. We are sure to lose health here. I will go for an interesting bounce here. I really want to hit those bombs, and wow. And I hit them perfectly. And I really want to get good damage here, which is not 187. Can you do exactly that for me? Yeah, that works. That works. And now we need to let him bash us over the reload because we cannot get the kill there. No, if we get the kill there, we're just taking too much health loss. Alright, perfectly acceptable. So I should have... Yeah, could have done that a bit better with hitting my bomb to get the kill, but fine. Perfectly acceptable, and now we... that's also unfortunate. Really need this refresh ASAP. What I need. Oh god. I think that bounces over the refresh, which is super unfortunate. I think that I've got to do this bounce, which does not feel like a good idea, but it worked. It's the crit, which does suck, but I don't need double damage, you know? I don't need double damage. Speaking of double damage, boom. Hopefully, 327. Oh, no way. Oh, well. Collateral damage. 111 gold collateral damage, though. Yeah, unfortunate. As mentioned, collateral damage is very nice when you have healing, but if it means that I'm getting one less passive, which is potentially healing, I think that it's not worth it at this point in the run. Could very easily be worth it later in the run. I have a refresh ship, so it's so much worse. But like, there's a fresh bandana in the store. If any of my previous runs had had a fresh bandana, I feel like the outcomes would have been very different. Unicorn horn as well. Also technically nice. I mean, like, it's just right there, right? It's just right there. It's as simple as that. Imagine we get a recon, right? Imagine we get a recon. Recon refreshive is a great combo, especially if you also have a fresh bandana. Fresh bandana is not necessary for it, but definitely nice. Okay, sure. I see how it is. Plus 10 damage. Illusion, Adventure Rhine, Reduce. Mostly basic blades also worth it. They're all worth it. 2 chests. Hold up, 2 chests. Yeah, 2 chests. And that's 2 extra chests, mind you. Like, that's pretty good. I just need to not die here. That might be hard. I did not take plus 10 bomb damage. I see. I was deeply considering it. I really was. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I would say that's my favorite, but it's really not. Not for this fight. It's really not my favorite for this fight. Fresh bandana for this fight might not be the most ideal either. But I'm sure we'll be fine. We have 41 health to work with, right? No, seriously? Honestly, that might be GG. Oh no. Refresher is also really unfortunate for this fight. Oh god, not hitting that bomb there? That's rough. Very rough. 50 damage. Let's grab our crit, shall we? It's 50 damage with the crit. Very doable. Ow. Grab. Oh my god, can I get the bomb there? Would have been really nice. The problem with refresher on this fight, eh? Yes. Sliming on the right hand side would have been good, but I didn't get it, sure. Or I guess. Go grab that crit, shall you? Not. You sure? No. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Okay, good to know. I reject your... Oh my god. I just can't aim. It keeps bouncing back to the other side of the map. The pebble is the last hope, but unfortunately... it means nothing. Unfortunate. I mean, those stores just didn't have what I wanted. What I wanted was like a short fuse and a bomb baton. Unfortunately, you know, the bomb baton very much couldn't appear. Alright, I think this next one might have to be the last one. We will see. We'll see. Meta, there we go. Super Boots, Refresher. I'm just going to take the Super Boots. The others are just gambles, unfortunately, whereas Super Boots is good, consistent value with the potential for further high roll, which most of the others are, unfortunately, chance for potential high roll, I'd say. Alright, let's get my bombs now. I'm going to aim at you because obviously I'm going to hit 2 bombs here, and as such, I don't want to be wasting... Although that doesn't actually make sense, does it? If I get 2 bombs there, then I am aiming there. Now, why did I have to think about that deeply, eh? It felt nice when I actually got the 2 bombs. Still, health loss doesn't matter because we have Super Boots. We can just heal up the damage those bats are going to deal to us because they don't deal the most damage, luckily for us. And that's a shame. Refresher, Fresh Bandana are definitely both nice, but not helping me kill things. That's the problem. That's why I was really interested in like a recon. The recon would have been really nice, not for that fight. That was just a very unfortunate fight for us, but it would have been nice. 41 gold. I really do want more gold, that's the issue. And I am fine to burn health for it because I do have Super Boots, actually, good point. Awesome, that's it. That's all I'm collecting. Let's get out of here now. Hopefully one more gold, thank you. Actually, why stop at one more gold? When I get started, I really do need the gold though, so it's actually very handy. Might be a Horbury. Might actually not be bad. I'll just grab some heals. Apparently, I also don't want to go to the chest. That's fine, because this question mark is... So what was in that chest, eh? Depending on how this elite goes, I may just quickly... We don't need to see that again. I don't have a breakpoint on that map, and just not ideal. I missed the chest there, so... That one wasn't the last one, because... Okay, fresh bandana starter. I may not value it as highly as I would a re-filibuster, but it is pretty insane. Extra enemy on this fight, very rough, by the way. We will be struggling as such, and oh no. I made such a rookie mistake there. Oh well. I didn't aim towards the crit on the roll, which is unforgivably bad, honestly. That was a really, really big misplay. Oh no. Luckily, we can just do that, but we are 1 turn behind now because of the extra enemy. I need to do this actually, because I need to go to the left, not the right. It's fine. Going to the left, not the right, that was extremely hard after all. Wasn't really expecting it, but I was hoping for it. At this stage, and especially when you've got an extra enemy on this fight, a lot of the time it's very necessary to get that bomb. As such, I did collect it there. Right, 30 damage. If you don't get 30 damage, we're in a really rough spot, but luckily, you got 30 damage. Crit roll, please. Crit roll is guaranteed kill. That should be a guaranteed kill. We don't even need the crit to get a guaranteed kill. As seen there, that was more than enough damage. Pebble is close. That's all I know for sure. Yep, it was close. Very close. Alright, so let's just... I didn't actually check out the map earlier, did I? A very blank map later. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's just bounce in. I really should not have collected that one extra gold, but I didn't get punished for it. Okay. Very useful. It actually does make me consider... Double elite. I wonder. Or I could just do that, because that's like... Right. Apparently I was a bit blind. Cookie, I don't have refresher course. No, that was the last one. I do have access to a refresher course. Okay, that's handy. Oh wait, I picked up good slime. Oh. Oh, okay, well, I'll just play for good slime. I was thinking of like what kind of scaling options I'd need to survive, which Cookie does count as a scaling option because it keeps you alive. But, yeah, no, good slime. It's very nice to see. We can work with a good slime. Very solid relic, and especially if you can get a potion ball, it's really good. If you can't get a potion ball, it's just a solid scaling relic, which is nice, but certainly not as nice as it is when you have a potion ball. Alright, should be enough damage to just finish up with this now. Yep. Nice. So any sliming orb really is just on the list. Definitely worth just picking a relic and sifting the other relics from the pool. Alright, so we have a good slime. Hive Turtle, Unicorn Horn, both are really good. Oh, Hive Turtle's a really good starting relic. The Unicorn Horn gets really good later on. Soft Sling, just a good tempo relic. Salt Shaker, completely abysmal here. I would never recommend taking Salt Shaker here. There's a reason it's a store only relic. And we have a good slime, so Subtraction Reaction actually is just pretty nice. Oh, one of the other really nice things about a good slime is look at the boss we're fighting. Oh, damn. It would have been funny if it was true though. But there's a nice interaction on the slime fight with a good slime. Killing this guy is just more important. Get out of here. It's a good slime and level 2, so death is guaranteed, I'm afraid, my friend. You do not get to survive and ping me for a tiny bit of health this time, no. No sorry. Since it is a very common occurrence. I believe that this is 29 damage. Ah, I see. It was not in fact 29 damage. Unfortunate, but luckily, we actually accessed the middle bomb this fight. I did not think that was possible. Well, I know it was possible, but I didn't think it was legal. Just not allowed. At 34, I would love a double tap here. If you could do that, I would greatly, deeply appreciate it. Luckily, damage reduction slimes are very handy, aren't they? Very handy indeed. Get out of here, folks. And again, I will just... let's just hit the refresh. I saw that I've got the splat up next, and doing this roll is just the best way to kill it. I don't need to worry about hitting this bomb. Alright, awesome. Upgrading the splat up is 100,000,000% what I'm going to be doing here. Just going to make sure I'm not like dead to Minotaur, and the splat up is killing most large health enemies with good rolls. Yes, like this. Did I mention that I needed to one-shot plants? I did, right? Guys, that's what I was thinking. Boom, 55. Unfortunately, that's not a breakpoint, so I will just shoot this side. Could easily be able to get the kill, claiming the benefits from a good slime there. I will just grab the refresh. I think it is valuable enough to grab it right here. And now, Horrible on this side of the map is not the most ideal, but it does get to use their good slime bonuses, so you'd be able to get a kill as such. Alright, definitely painful. I'm actually going to discard here just so I get the chance to kill this guy on time. Didn't work. I did need, unfortunately, a pretty spicy bounce to hit this refresh. Delayed by one shot, which is unfortunate, but luckily it's the Splat Orb. And oh no, why would the Splat Orb do this to me? Perfect. Oh my god. Woo! Literally one peg over. Very, very close indeed. Might actually be a Twigs Company spot. Which is crazy because I don't think I've ever said that. I don't think I will say that again. I really need the tempo that it provides. But the damage on it is so poor that I just don't think it's wise. Oh, that's a Jupot. We have our game plan. Yes, I have been turning down monster training a lot in these Cruci 20 runs, where I would have been getting double damage from, which would have potentially kept me alive. But two things. First of all, even if it potentially keeps me alive, that's not a guarantee that I will live later, and as such, it's less helpful. And second of all, you know, passives like, I really don't want to take hits from all of those guys. Not now. Second of all, passives like Jupot are just very fun, so that's why I took them. Thank you. Really did not want to lose health because I was considering, did kind of feel like I was forced to heal here. I didn't want that to be the case because I don't want to heal. I just want to pick up my level 2 reorganize and upgrade it. Very handy for a Betsy's Hedge fight especially. Especially since we've got a Strange Brew. If we can boost the number of crits on the board, that would be insane because we've already got the fresh bandana. That just happened. Where's the question mark? Apparently that last question mark was pretty good. Oh. Okay. You know what I mean. Sometimes you just need to wait until the good RNG shows up. And like, yeah, we definitely had good RNG the previous run. I absolutely would not deny that. But our luck ran out. And now our luck's probably gonna 39. Our luck's already beginning to run out. Our luck's definitely gonna run out for this run too, but I'm definitely gonna appreciate while it lasts. Much like the other runs. Oh my, that was a great shot. I really appreciate not having to lose any extra health in this fight. Now that we do have damage reduction slimes, which is very handy. Man, I want Cookie so bad. Oh, look at that damage. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Another opposite reaction. Hasn't stopped me from losing the previous runs, but it is just a very solid orb. It really is. I haven't seen a single Plumbing Circle or Potion Book for all of these runs, by the way. And this, for sure, is definitely the last one. For sure. Although if it does lose, I will be very disappointed, I'm just saying. Because we've had so many good runs, surely our luck has just reached an apex at this stage. I would love for you to not get caught immediately. I believe it doesn't shoot down that fast, but just in case, I've got to do that. Alright. Refreshing, I hit the bomb, perfect. I desperately needed a bomb to the point where I was going to shoot towards one, but in the end I decided not to because I really couldn't have it, I couldn't afford to have it get it caught. Boom. Really nice having access to refreshes and crits. Oh, damage reduction slimes on this fight as well. Alright, go do your thing, please. That's not really what I was saying, but honestly, with the level of damage you just got, that'll do. That's a very good terrible shot. I think all of the sliming we've got going on is really helping out, because we've got a lot of crits being hit as well. Smashing our way through them. Great to see, really, it is. We don't even have a single source of healing yet. Getting that plus 15 HP there was huge. Like, we might have actually just lost the run if we hadn't gone that way. Which is interesting, because it was equivalent. I mean, please just tell me that this is it, right? We really need that opposite reaction upgraded, eh? Okay. God, this is a very, very good relic. Don't think it's Blast Sector. As I said before, trying to pick up the Assemble, unwise. But if it's the AoE part of the Assemble, and you need AoE in your deck, which of course, I mean, it's Cruci 20, of course we need AoE in our deck, And it's a weakness, and we're entering area 2 with this weakness. Oh man. Alternatively, I could just buy rubble. I'm just saying it's right here, you know, like it's pretty. It's actually honestly, it's actually. Oh god, what do I do? They're both good. They're both definitely good. Realistically, what I probably should just do is see what the boss relic is and then decide afterwards what kind of stuff I need added to this deck. Focus Blast, the Fresh Potion, just good show. Alright, just show a good slime sliming. That'll have to do. 56 gold, we'll go to that. So we'll pick up passive perhaps. I really would like to not. Thank you. It's just very important I'm not losing health in these fights. Very, very important. That is greatly appreciated. I did, however, miss that extra bomb. It was unfortunate, but luckily I should just be able to get damage because the boss passive we took is a multiple boss passive which does not reduce our damage. Which is certainly very rare, but be able to get perfect. Alright, Shuffle Orb. I'll just shoot this shot so that Shuffle Orb actually has these pegs up here. But they're very important, they really are. Again with the Two's Company. It's tempting. I really, in a perfect world, we get at least one fight in these 2 question marks. Of course, if we don't get a fight and we instead get a good chest or a good elite, that will be perfectly acceptable. And wow, this is... Thank you, I need this crossbow guy gone. Get out of my fight, bro. I'm not having an extra enemy that tries to steal health from me. No. Get out. Perfect. Damage reduction slimes are going to be performing well this fight. Intentional Oboe is a solid relic and basically just going to be mimicking Intentional Oboe. I would really love extra AoE power though. I'm really hoping that this store can boost that because currently actually not looking all that good for us. Area 2 really asks the question of how good is your AoE power, and currently, unfortunately, it's lacking quite a lot. If we could hit that bomb, that would have been exceptionally nice, but yeah, it was. Apparently no such luck, eh? Still, we'll be able to get kills. It's such a shame that we're already on half health. Just how area 3 is. That is a total, guys. 112 cash. It is such a gamble. I think it might just be wiser to... Oh my god, picking up both orbs here is also viable. I think it's wiser to just not say buying 2 passives in the store is just better. I think that's just better. Duplicate Reorganizer. Great opposite reaction, remove Pebble. Cookie, Refresher Course. And crits on this class, less useful. This is better than this. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Very happy to get that event. It's been a while since I've gotten it, and I have recently been trying to set up for it a lot of times. Oh man. Well, that's pleasant. That's very, very pleasant indeed. Oh, I can breathe a sigh of relief now. But the funny thing is here, I did say I wanted AoE, and there's this lovely bomb button right here, but like Adventure might be better than it. And if I'm picking up the cookie, remove plus Reorganizer. Also pretty good. I mean, okay, well, let's not put anything into question. We have refresh combo. We are picking up that cookie. But Automaton versus Adventure versus remove plus Shuffle Pot. Honestly, I think the answer is actually pretty obvious. We just do that. 2-4. I think Tiny Tiny's just worse, unfortunately. Okay, let's... Oh my god, please do not kill me again. Wait, we have small orbs on this fight. We have small orbs on this fight. That is a huge deal. Oh, small orbs on this fight, eh? Awesome. It means you get a full roll down these things. And that's just nice. Very, very nice. I'm so happy we have more shuffle bots in our deck. God, that cookie. I said I needed AoE power, but I lied. I didn't need AoE power, I just needed cookie. That's the reason why I wanted to go to the store. Oh god. Oh. See, this is what I mean. It's like, I feel like there's a very clear difference between having the tools you need to win and not having the tools you need to win. And the previous fights, we hit some amazing tools, yeah, absolutely not denying that. But, well, we didn't have this. Opposite reaction shot. The more shuffle bots I add into my deck, the more good it's going to be doing. That was definitely a very favourable fight for us though, because of specifically Manchuska Shell. It actually worked out exceptionally well there. I do want the extra gold. Maybe it's not worth stacking the health for it because there are actually fights which I can't actually get that much healing done in, but I wanted to believe it was worth it. Extra plant in this fight, very rough. We chose not to pick up AoE power, and this is definitely a good way to punish us for it. That being said, our health regen is incredible, so we'll have to see how much we're going to get punished because I just looked at my deck, and I see a lovely gift waiting for me at the very end of it. Oh man, yeah, so sorry about the video being a bit on the longer side, but hopefully this will be a satisfying conclusion, eh? Hopefully. Oh man, this is the seed. Surely because I'm showing the seed now, we're gonna get a win, right? Right, awesome healing. Boom boom, the shields are wiped out, well one of the shields actually. Now we should just be able to heal straight back up. We've got a bunch more slimes on the board, which is more upgrading, which also means we get to negate the next round of attacks that are going out. Which is very nice, although unnecessary honestly, with how much healing we've got, because fresh bandana. Yeah, literally just having that one extra refresh on the board is what's caused this. Make no mistake about that. Yes, by no means would our deck be bad with only having the one stuff's worth it. I'm not going to pick it up though. I think just focusing on shuffle pots is better. Shuffle orbs even. We would still be in a great spot if we only had one refresh on the board, but having that second refresh on the board is just absolutely a catalyst. Awesome, just hit the bombs on the second shot please, that's all I ask. You can hit some on the first shot as well, but don't mind if I do. Alright, this fight has actually caused me significantly more grief than it has recently than like ever before. So hopefully we hit 2 bombs here. I did not in fact hit 2 bombs. I did get 3500 damage though, that's pretty impressive. Right, they're still deleting very bad pegs from the board. As in like bad pegs for them. And good pegs for me. You are so close to the bomb. I see. Wait, why were you targeting up there? There we go. And the heal wasn't enough yet, perfect. I'm perfectly fine to take the spin section on. I'm actually going to shoot this. He gets a kill. Although there's no reason why I shouldn't have shot towards the bomb. There we go, perfect. Just to pop this shield, just to make sure that guy dies. We should get some nice damage reduction slimes on the board for the reload as well. One of the other really nice things about this passive, it saves you so much more health if you can line it up to work with the reload properly. Especially when Cruci 15 is active, when they get the extra turns on the reload. But yeah, healing is just solid. Imagine we get like a refresher course now, eh? Alleviation. Yeah, we're walking into potentially demon hand fights and crossbow where it's significantly worse than it would otherwise be. It's still worth it. 6. 6. Such a good one. Such a good orb, it really is. Oh! Right. Okay. It's like, there's a difference between runs like giving you the pieces you need to win, and then not giving you anything more, and runs just having everything you need on a silver platter. The fact that we've also got Strange Brew, the fact that we got that chest into a heal, which I think the heal was mandatory. Actually, I don't think it was. But it definitely made me feel a lot better about the run. I did that already. Oh, I haven't finished yapping. Please, no. Obliviation upgrade, perfect. Huh? My healing's not good enough, so I will just pick it up. You know, that's how it is. I'm actually scared of some fights losing a lot of health in them, and Slimy Salve does kind of just prevent me from dying for them. So that sounds like it works. Criticus, there's so much stuff I can hit. Crazy. The fact that Criticus is good for this run, though, is always a nice thing to hear. Whenever Criticus is good on this class, you know you've got a good deck. Negation on the reaction, yep, perfect. Yeah, like, sure we weren't actually losing health before, but now it's like even more insured, you know? That's just pleasant. This should be a good split. I imagine Filibuster is just going to slowly tear them all apart. Yep, perfect. And then bammo. A very, very pleasant shot there, eh? I will leave you level 2 because I want to know if I can get that fight again. I don't think I can. Sash of Focus, Lucky Penny. I mean, yeah, Sash of Focus would make us invulnerable, but to be invulnerable, I would have to, I can get Crossbow to proc it for me very easily. Fire Aim? That would definitely give me a win, I think, but that's boring. Why not just add Infinity crits on the board when I have Strange Brew? There's literally just no downside to infinity crits on the board currently. So yeah, I'll just take it. Especially since I can also boost crit damage with my boss relic. Actually, that's just a bad idea. Really should not boost crit damage with a boss relic if the cost is removing a refresh from the board. If it's not though, perfectly fine. Wow, this is hilarious. My AoE powers might be too small to the point where I actually just tank out all of the crossbow hits and wait for however many of these enemies to spawn. Because I am just that tanky and my hits are not connecting. They certainly aren't. That is just perfectly acceptable. A lot of pebbles in a row though, that is probably not ideal, but it also definitely doesn't matter. Boom. Horrible is noticeably worse, but I'll still shoot it. It is slightly larger than the average orb after all. Right, opposite reaction. Depending on what this opposite reaction shot is, it should just finish the map. I'm fully expecting it will. Just a question of yuck. Very big yuck there. Oh well. Oh my god, the confusion expired, that's funny. Alright, well that one might not have finished the map, but wait, it did. Awesome. And yes, we are just fully picking up every event. Sorry, what? Every reorganize we pick up. Yeah, I was expecting a great deal of mini passives here. It didn't even occur to me that I could finally Thrust for later. I thought that I'd already spent all of my luck for this run. Apparently I was mistaken. So I thought we had good healing before. Apparently I was wrong. The healing we had before was garbage. Now we have... How are you even meant to describe the healing we have now? It's about as strong as a Taunt Slash. Actually, it's probably stronger than a Taunt Slash. Yeah. Okay, sure. Refresher course? You know? Don't mind if I do, right? Why not, eh? So going to the stores purely for a refresher course is the best course of action. So double store is ideal, but we do not get double store. We do get double elite though, which is nice. There are actually a fair few rare relics that I would be interested in partaking in. Wouldn't mind can I get Criticus in this class? It'd be really good if I could. Where they changed that? I don't know, it looks different to me. Might just be going crazy. I'm probably not might, I am just crazy. 15 damage for 40 gold? Absolutely, my gold amount is very poor right now. Because I keep seeing a shuffle orb and picking it up. It improves my deck every time I do, so might as well, right? So I have a lot of really poor orbs in my deck. 5 of them to be precise. Honestly 6. I'm sorry Spider, I do love you. You're really good, but these orbs are very good. I wish I had the Prog Amulet here. Let's just do it. It's not often I get to do that, and I definitely cared about my health, right? That was definitely the reason why. There is a lot of battles in my deck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. At least I only have to do one of them, I guess. Holy! I forgot that there are just some fights where, yeah, you just get to do this. Yeah, so Criticus, right? Any day now, Criticus. If I can get multiplayer on this class, that would be huge. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, don't need it though. I really don't. I'm still just a bit in awe at just how good this is. It's pretty impressive. Eh? Level of healing as well is just very fair, very fair. Awesome. I mean, honestly, we did have the blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point, but really, like, it cost us a lot. Oh, adding orbs to my deck is not something I should be doing anymore. Got it. Got it. Bag of Orange Pegs, Overwhelmer. I will take an Overwhelmer because Bag of Orange Pegs, kind of a useless passive. I don't imagine ever getting value out of it, can I, hey? Multipliers are great, of course. Okay, that's actually insane. It's a really good passive for me. Way better than the trash Bag of Orange Pegs that I was offered. It's just Bag of Orange Pegs is completely, utterly useless for this run, so definitely not picking it up. Having Strange Brew, though, to triple proc Pegs is definitely part of the reason why this is just so ridiculous. And the Overwhelmer pickup was a very big deal too. Very big deal indeed. It's acceptable. Alright, what passive do we get here? Special button, why not, eh? I definitely didn't have enough crits on the board. awesome. Like, if I can actually get a crit proc passive, that would be awesome. Finding them on this class is rather hard, though. Definitely something you'd rather do on... Remember, he got to escape immediately? That's very rude. Definitely something you'd rather do on, like, Round Rule, of course. Peglin can also do it, and Peglin also enjoys doing it. It's just easier on Round Rule. As a few of my recent runs have pointed out. It's like on Round Rule, you, like, really... That was satisfying. On Round Rule, you really just want to be picking up any additional crits you can add to the board. Anything is nice. And that's exactly what we've done here. Like, this is very similar to like what a Round Run would look like. It was definitely more Spiventa based with the level of well, first of all, the level of degeneracy that it managed to pull off, but second of all, with the level of healing that it had. You know, Round Run healing don't exactly go hand in hand, unfortunately. What the hell? It got 1100 damage each, and then it was basically going straight into the black hole. And I saw it going straight into the black hole, and I'm just like, that's fine. You basically get enough damage to get the kill. And it just kept going until it got 4000 damage. Okay. Cookbook is neat and all. Like, I'm not even joking, I was actually considering taking the cookbook without even looking at the second passive, just because cookbook generates you extra momentum, which gives you way more damage for your shots. And then I realized what the other passive was. We duped our entire deck. We duped our entire deck. We have Overwhelmer. Oh my god. Alright, Hans Gunpowder. It's a garbage passive, so I clearly don't need it, right? Oh man, I mean this would have been nicer early on in the running. I don't even need any of these passives, that's the crazy part. Like I said, I didn't need the remove, but it's more valuable than anything else here. Short fuse, absolutely, it's just worth it, just because we're fighting squares. And... oh, grabby hand, right? We're fighting squares. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, when I started this video, I was fully expecting to get a Spiventa win, and frankly, I was expecting to get it fast. As the video progressed, especially as it got closer to the 40-50 minute mark, I was just like, yeah, no hope, right? Oh my god. How much damage? 1328. Oh my. Okay. Especially once it got to that mark, I really was not expecting anything. Just straight up, I was really hoping, because I really like ending these videos on a win, but wow. Also, I just noticed the timer, and I really should finish up this run real fast, eh? Luckily, we have the amazing powers of BAM. Simple as that, eh? Simple as that. Somehow I didn't actually get a kill on the first shot. I imagine that's because I don't have a Refreshing Punch. Can you imagine if I had Refreshing Punch this run? Oh my. But yeah, nonetheless, I don't expect that this run is going to continue on for much longer. I think you survived the Peppy hit. Good job. Congratulations. Now I will shoot my 1430 reoptimizer. Let's see if you can survive this one. This one is where the actual damage comes from. 30,000 damage? Oh, sorry. My bad. Thought you'd survive that. That might have been 3,000 damage. I might have seen that. Oh my god. This deck is so accessible. Nice. I'm really happy we got a win. Duplicating my entire deck. There was no shot in hell it was going to be worth it. And then I hit the Adventurer's Backpack. I'm just like, oh, like, I actually made the correct play, really? Was that really the correct play? But yeah, instant Fresh Bandana into a good slime. So Fresh Bandana, it is such a safe passive. It is such a safe passive. In 99% of runs, you pick up a Fresh Bandana, it's going to be value. It's going to be lots of value. And in the runs, in the other 1% of runs, it's not good value. In the other 1% of runs, you somehow hit a Dupe Pot, a Cookie, a Reach Filibuster, why not a Slimy Salve? You can also add additional crits onto the board. You also hit a Strange Brew, and then you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Shuffle Pots. Shuffle Orbs even. But that's only 1% of runs, so that never happens, right? It just never happens. You never get that lucky. God. The Obliviations as well and Splat Orbs just for the upgrading of a good slime. It was so crucial for that early tempo. We just smashed through the bosses with that. Honestly, having those stores early was really nice. Just let us have an impact later on in the run. Later on in Area 1, that is, in the run. But frankly, none of this stuff matters. Literally none of it. The only reason why we actually won this run is because of those 2 back-to-back question marks in Area 1. Where it's just like, here, have a passive. The passive was... Tactical Treat, that's what it was. That was Tactical Treat, just printing you 2 refreshes every turn. That's an insane relic. Peg Bag is a good, insane relic, right? That's basically just a Peg Bag, except slightly worse, technically. And into a heal 15 HP. And like, sure, I personally, I would have preferred to get an Elite Fight there. I could have probably healed for more than I could have taken the damage for. But like, That's just something. It's literally run-winningly good, right? Like we had the run earlier where I got the dupe and it was run-winningly bad. No, this time it was run-winningly good because it really was. Subtraction as well. Like I know I talk about intentional oboe and sash being like the most insane damage mitigation relics. Subtraction reaction, there are some runs where it absolutely just not only does it save you, but it also combos really well with stuff like a good slime or even just any upgrading thing like Adventure Rain or the boss relic, and just grants you a lot more damage because creates some durable pegs every now and then, and that's just really handy. Yeah, our healing for this run was crazy. Like our healing for previous runs had been solid, but this run was on another level. The fact that we also managed, we just hit so many synergy points. In Area 3, hitting Overwhammer and Adventurer's Backpack, just in case you were ever going to struggle at all. It's like, yeah, I was taking time to kill things, but they couldn't kill me whatsoever. But just in case, just because it noticed I was taking time to kill things, it just gave me an Overwhammer and a Hero's Backpack. Like, don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Wait, so seriously, throughout the entire video, I've done multiple runs, and I did not see a single potion ball, single summoning circle. I only saw 2 bombs, I believe. Maybe it was only 1. That is very unfortunate. If you're going to win Cruci 20 Spin I highly, highly recommend you just pick up summoning circles, pick up potion balls, and then you should probably be fine from there. As you can see for all of the earlier runs, we didn't manage that. And for this final run, we had to do something a bit more extravagant, eh?